out so long to our friends that are willing to sacrifice the trip of time to spend the weekend with me. And that's not possible how lucky I am to have them as friends. I love the pigs so much. 15,000 likes and I will take them to try, and you have my word. Also, make sure to check out the rated improve option that's up to the shirt. Use the code rated to check out the 10%. I've done it and please subscribe to 1 million subscribers. 2026 is the year of the pig. Ciao, ciao. Bye.
Are you the kind of person who knows things like a domain from Squarespace, not just a website? Well, now you are that person, because now you definitely know.
And we are live. I think we're going to attempt to be live. I think there's some all this stuff updated as well, which is a bit janky. There's some mad thing called Spark, which I think is their AI thing. I don't really want to fuck with it. If I'm being honest, I don't really want to fuck with it, but I think it's their AI thing. But it also says like, well, you're creating to upgrade your plan. I think this is also the thing that's fucking expensive. I want to say. In my head, I want to say this thing was crazy expensive, so I'll not be touching it necessarily because, let's be honest, I like making my own shit. Oh, we got some points. Let's switch the game screen. I want to make sure this is working first. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So basically, I had like a Windows update and stuff like that a couple of days ago. And I really wasn't too sure what was going to work and what wasn't, sort of thing. I'm assuming the mics are correct. And the output and all that seems to be correct, so I think we're good as such. If something's buggy, just give me a shout. I will see. I think, are we actually like at the point of being like that infinite here? That's kind of cool. Because how many like blood points you would get as well, that's not half bad. Then you got all the cosmetics. Yeah, probably. Like, I think I might just pull the trigger and get this at some point, just to get that cosmetic. Not right now. I'll do it after stream, but like, yeah, I think at some point I'll commit to this button. And be like my one purchase. Guys, sadly I've been off at ill this month, so I'm not expecting a big payday on payday day. I'm not expecting much. I think we're going to get fucked over a little bit just because I've been unwell this month. So we shall see, you know. But you know what, it is what it is. We'd be winging it. We'd just be winging it. Still kill switch. Oh, what's this one? Oh no, we've done that one already. So we'll see, you know. Well, we'll just be chilling, as I say. Chill today. So like over the weekend, it was WrestleMania weekend. I was off for working though. So we had, let's see if I can ping that down a tiny bit. I think it's just catching the bit at the top, which is where the light's coming over. So yeah, we had the WrestleMania weekend. I was obviously working, so I didn't watch night one properly. I watched it kind of pseudo-y. Does not look like I missed it. I will say I'm not going to be talking any spoilers or anything, just the fact that I actually quite enjoyed night two, if I'm being honest. I don't really think there was a bad match, including the Jade Cargill match. I'll be honest, I actually thought it was alright. Like, I like Jade Cargill. I think she's super green, should be in NXT. I definitely think it's one of those things that's highlighted the fact that the wrestling machine behind AEW really only exists if you're established. It doesn't really look great if you're not. If you're coming into like wrestling for the first time ever, AEW does not look like the space. It looks a bit kind of like you have to know your shit basically. What is that spawn point? What is that spawn point? Somebody will never not see that. That is fucking ludicrous. Where's the others? Jesus, one's over there. I am so curious to where that one is. How bad do we get fucked over with these spawn points every time? In fact, do you know the funny part was, right? Actually, there was somebody else, another. I mean, it's like right next to a fucking clock. How the fuck? That is crazy. That's psycho levels, man. And then you get this kind of weird wonder, right? Of like, oh, nice. You get this kind of weird wonder of like, how do you play these builds? And it's kind of tough to find a real answer, if I'm being honest. You know. I mean, hopefully nobody sees them. Fuck. Hello. But yeah, we're just gonna play chill today. I just because I'll be honest in saying that I'm quite tired from last night. So like, basically, I finished that shift obviously, and then went home, organised taxi, went to Murray's to watch it, and as I say, I was knackered. I think by the Roman Reigns match, I was kind of like, are we done? But it was a good match as well. It was a good match. I think I missed like 2 moments from like trickling off to sleep. But as for the rest, I think we caught. Where the fuck is everybody? That's like, where? See, I mean, this is what I mean. The only problem we've got is we're on Petamento.
It begins.
Honestly, fair play to that run. Terrible for them though, I feel bad for them a little bit. See, here's the problem. Igniting that now is probably the best time to ignite that, but also the worst case scenario. Like the fact Ruin is still in play because obviously we have Undying is kind of funny. Like, where the fuck are the gens? Oh god, so this part of the map is dead, everybody. Okay, note to self, we don't go this way anymore. Oh, right, oh no, it's not that tile. Oh, you silly goof. Yeah. It's a bit of a tough one. We're very good at these blind snipes though. They call me the Wesley Snipe, so... I don't know, nobody actually calls me that. A double run. I was going to say, I don't think I can get the angle on that the way it should work, but it says what it is. It is what it is. Problem here is we don't actually want him going down this way unless we want Pentamento stacks going right the fuck up. Oh, that was just too far away. We're going to go round. I think he goes the whole way round. He actually went down as well. Oh, you saucy minx. That's a tough one to fight through. That's a tough one. I mean, a couple of gens have been done for the couple of hook states. Everyone got 4 hook states, which doesn't feel terrible, but As I say, we've lost our Petamento stacks, mostly down now to the fact that like other totems are not getting fucked around with either though, which is a bit tough. Which can be a bit tough. Oh, it's just decided to, oh, it's somebody else. It's a wee conga line of fun, people. I mean, fuck you. Does she try run back? She does not try run back. Does the other person come in? I don't know if they do make the save, to be fair. Why would you run into me like that? Run away! Yeah, run away, you silly goose. What? Oh. Not entirely sure why she bought it out, if I'm being honest, but... play it on out. What a brilliant shot that was. I've made you make a play. Oh, that was just out. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really that phased on the idea of not just hooking people, obviously. Because it's a close game. I mean, they're down to 1 gen. I mean, I don't think I think sadly my totems have been so fucked up that it's actually been hard. Because basically, Ruin's in play, right? That's the crazy thing, right? Ruin is in the play. Ruin is still in the play. But it's actually really tough to get anything else going. I could have swore that would have hit. Nice, okay. Solid play. They made the save. She is now the Morialabalabaloo, which means murder. Well, that was the boss, so that's good. Oh, it helps if you move a little bit closer. Who are we chasing? Oh, it's you. It's you. I probably shouldn't fuck around for the Mori though. You know. Oh, nice. Spicy. Spicy. Oh, I'm too impatient with that one. Too impatient there. Did she? Oh, that's a spicy run. Oh, you hate to see it. Right in front of the clock as well. Look at that. Bow, 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 bow. running up that road, be running up that hill. It's you and me. See, the fact Ruin is still in play is shocking. Legitimately and actually shocking. But I also need to go defend that gen, because I know he's on that gen. Yeah, you can hear it. I probably don't even get to it in time. That's fair. I think he could have made that. He could have done something with that. I think he could have done something with that. Oh, they get it, though. They get it. I mean, I don't think there was a lot of defense on my end that I could have done. To be fair, you know. Somebody literally ran that way and then they've like taken a very much outstaffed bot. We probably never hit the bot if I'm being honest, because the bots know how to like jank this shit. How I even hit that one, I'll never know. Oh you sneaky bitch, rubble. Flippy runs away, good on them. Good on them. I don't know why this person botted though, I wasn't too sure what happened there, to be honest. Be running up that road, be running up that building. It's you and me. Oh, but yeah, I'm actually quite tired. I was a bit tired today, obviously, because I finished the shift. Went home for like a solid, maybe I think I was home for about a half an hour, 45 minutes sort of thing. Then right back on up. GG's, well played. Yeah, I was like right back on up. Tomorrow's, and then I think I got home about like, it must have been about 3 in the morning or something, as such. Thanks. We could have crashed, and I was just like, nah, I need to go to my house. I needed, you know, that way where I was like, I needed to go to bed and be able to like just wake up when I want. So I was like, I got a taxi sorted. Got home for about 3 in the morning, but by that point I was knackered. Oh, I was a tired wee lad, because like I had been up from like 6 in the morning, and then got home for like 3 in the morning. I was like, Jesus, it was a long day. It was good though. It was like not a bad shift. Not a bad shift in the grand scheme of things. I'm glad I was able to see night 2 instead of night 1 of Mania, because night 1 seems to have been shite. Night 1's getting like a really bad write up now, as such. I've kind of like watched a handful of it, and I've kind of been like, the way I would describe it is it felt like a glorified Monday Night Raw episode. Like that's just kind of what I thought of it, and I feel bad because some of them actually seemed alright, but some of them were really short as well. I feel as if, like, I would say they probably didn't get the right mix of what matches needed to be on each night, but then also sometimes you don't know how well a match is going to just slap. Like the Drew McIntyre one, for instance, I mean that was alright, but it wasn't like anything special. It didn't feel like it lasted that long either. Like I think that was also the thing that people said about night 1, was like it didn't feel like it lasted long. Night 2 honestly didn't feel like it lasted long, but I felt like there was a lot of wrestling as well. Also the Danhausen segment though is like a must watch. It's the funniest shit I've ever watched. Like the fact that he had such an absolutely dog shit fucking introduction because they overhyped him, and I don't even know if that makes it funnier, like, because then obviously he just get over straight away, like, because when he showed up nobody knew who the fuck he, like, people know who he is but people didn't know who he was. And it's good that he's like actually got a decent fucking like following, I'm gonna say, I guess, like a decent reception now. But like when he first showed up, people were like, who the fuck? I mean, I like Danhausen, to be fair. So I was sold. But also his introduction, I feel as if was a bit mid. Right, so that's a dog shit placement there. That's horrendous. Right next to a gen. I wonder honestly if they will in fact have a look at this stuff, reevaluate how these spawn, because by George, man, some of them are horrendous.
Your days are numbered.
It feels constant where I'm like, every time I spawn in, I'm like, hey, is this one a decent one today? And it's like, most of the time, no. That actually felt a bit fraudulent, but we're also going to take it. I don't know what angle he pinged off at though.
It will not be so easy.
So there's nobody on that one. So we know one spawned there. We know one's next to that gen, but that means if they work on that gen, that one probably gets popped. Not a lot I can do defensively there. That one's not been worked on. Somebody was on this one, but then it's probably also the person that's just went and saved him, to be fair. Was not the person that went to save him, but the fact she's also been hit spawns another one. The bonus with this scenario, right, is like the idea is basically if they have to cleanse the idea is basically you can get like extra petimental, which is what I like about it. I am inevitable. Oh, nice attempt at a flashlighter. Solid attempt, solid attempt.
You only delay the inevitable.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Thought she would have went right in for that save when she went off there. But she also just kind of disappeared. She must have stuff. How the fuck did she get past me? That is confusing as shit. I feel like he might get punished for the sins of I'm not really finding anyone. Oh, nice zigzag, my dude. But I'm too spicy with my hits. Too hot. Too spicy. Getting that hit in. I think you get them, the hits. I can get them hits that are really, oh, nice. Solid attempt. Solid attempt. Flaw to the solid attempt. Is that? Funnily enough, she can get that save. So you do this funny thing. The funny tactic there is basically you do the play dumb tactic. Because they're in the vicinity, but you don't know where they are technically. And then it lets you, okay, so let's just go put her on that hook. Because they'll have ran away. But now we have like, if he didn't run away properly, which he hasn't, that's crazy. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if she just ran in for a save, to be fair, but what we're going to do... Oh wow, that actually worked way too well. Take this, we're going to turn on Pentamental. And we'll get that down. This is a bit of a closer one. I don't know how much they're processing on gens though. I feel as if like at this 3 gen spot, I feel kinda safe. They're here still. That's crazy. They're actually here. The worst part is, I need to go up this way anyway to get an eye on how these gens are doing. Which is kinda brutal. I mean, we're keeping on top of this scenario. She does not vault, which is an interesting call. Interesting call.
You only delay the inevitable.
Is there another flashlight save inbound? Did somebody fall this time? No, they did not. But I didn't think they would. Because I think everyone at this point is now at the can we get a fucking gen done stage, I think. I think that's what's happening. We don't even need to turn on Petamento too aggressively. Because somehow the Ruin has still managed to stay in play. Which is kinda hilarious if I'm being honest. I think it's in one of those just weird spots. Like, see, because it's in that one. See, that's what I think as well, right? Like, I don't think I tend to get lucky with those gens as often. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I get lucky. Like, that's a good spot.
Inevitable.
Did she run through that? Are you fast? Absolute fastest fast bitch. She was raging I got the hit on that one though. You forced that one so well. Brilliant. But now you die. Oh wow, they have. Genius ran me for that one.
Very clever.
Gotcha.
Time for your life.
Bow, 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 bow. It's you and me. probably not the right call if I'm being honest. I actually probably should focus on the other ones. Which we're actually going to go check, because we have found Meg. We've not found Meg, we have found the person named Jericho. We got that hit on them. We got that dog in the fight there.
Prepare yourself.
They can probably run me decently enough if I'm being honest. Like... No.
Very clever.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I think they probably can get out if I'm being honest. Like, I actually thought we had a good starting point if I'm being honest. And then... Gen progress really went away fast. Right, I've got to focus on her. No, she gets it. You get it. Nicely done. GG. Nicely done. Fair play. We'll just do this. We'll go to the other one. I think he'll probably open that. That's a solid scenario. Nicely done, team. Well played. Yeah, I honestly just thought, I thought the room was going to help us there, but stay on gens. Take gens. GG's. Well played, everyone. I probably also fuck around with the button too much, don't I? I definitely like use the power way too much. No, I probably should start actually trying to just go for M1 hits as well. That's something, but I just like having fun with the power. I like having fun with the power. I think the Petimento does fuck all if I'm being honest. I'm not too sold on it now. Undying and Ruin is not too bad, but the fucking jet, the locations don't seem to be great for us. I think that's what's actually causing issues. I feel like I lose, at least I lose Undying pretty rapid to defend the sake of Ruin, you know. Let's actually see if we can look up in our preset that we can fuck around with. Let's fuck around with preset 1. We're going to turn everything off and we're going to restart having a look at what we can do. Because I genuinely feel like a lot of times we're getting hit with like great concept, the game doesn't let you execute it as well. So I'm thinking we run right. How about we run right? Let's think. How could we do this? I think Grim Embrace comes back. I feel like that's just a very good utility one now, in general, right? You could potentially go for a Dead Man Switch or a Deadlock. Those, I think you could interchange all three of these with the same kind of relative success. I think we could also... What one's this again? See, I want to say that could be fun, but I don't think it's going to help us long term. Plaything could actually be pretty helpful, actually, right? See, like if we go to Plaything, because so the first time you hook each survivor, they get hex. They are hexed. See, I think you could potentially do this as a build. Like, Plaything, you could go Face of Darkness, but you probably don't need it, actually, to be honest. What you probably want is, like, Devour Hope, honestly, and then you just expose kill them all. Ruin could be fun with that, because if they should, because in principle, they should be looking to, like, dull that totem, like, break it, so you can then reignite it, would be the idea, but I just feel like it's not been useful, if I'm being honest. I just feel like it's not been useful. Oppression could be fun. I feel, do you know what one I actually want to run though for a little bit is the Onryo's one. Where is it? Merciless Storm. Is this still the same scenario? Yeah, I think Merciless Storm could still be good, because in certain games that still catches people off. Yeah, no. And then like Phantom Fear maybe, so we can get a bit of like aura reading. I think we're going to whack in the... We're not going to whap that in the now actually, we're going to keep locking in some of the other ones like Broken Skateboard I like, and what else? Divine Attack one, that one. Let's try this. Let's try this as a build. So like the idea is basically we're looking for anytime we're the terror radius, we're going to be able to find people a little bit faster, so we can't lose them as easy. We're going to have it where maybe that pops them off a gen as such and it locks it for a little bit. If they become oblivious, for people that don't know, they cannot hear the killer's terror radius. That might let us potentially sneak up a little bit easier on the ones on gens and get... I think what we should be trying to do is get the Vine attack for the initial damage as such, then the M1 for down, followed then by the reverse scenario if you could get like the early M1 hit, but then maybe the down with the Vine attack and vice versa. Like, I think you could flip. I think we could flip flop around between that as such. I think that's what I would go for. We'll just see and that one. But we'll see how it goes. You know, we shall see how it goes. Because as I say, I'm really just doing this to be chill, if I'm being quite fair. Like, because as I say, I was definitely tired today. This is the day where I'm like, I kind of was like, oh, we could just have a rest day. It's a Monday. I know it's usually a quieter stream. Obviously, going forward, I do try and want to do the short story mode games. I would not have had the patience today. Plus, this is the kind of week where everything's a bit... I feel like this is the shit week because of work-related stuff as well. Just in general, like, because we're off today and Tuesday, and then we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as work. I'm not doing anything Saturday now. I'm going to take it as a rest day, but I might just have a chill stream at some point. Looks like we're not playing Blood Bowl basically, so I was like, if we're just playing board games, I'm quite happy just to patch it. So, it is what it is. Just doesn't seem as if the guys will be getting... I think there's like a whole... Where is everybody? They went the long way around, which is fun. I'll be honest with you, Meg. I don't think should have hit. That one definitely should have hit. That one, you're on your own, pal. I can't really defend you forever, but that first one did not feel like I was on point there.
Superior.
She's just jumped down. She did. She went in. We're going to just abandon that. There's too many gens over here that are getting big working wrapped. See, like, how did that one miss though? Oh my god, that's... So the problem here now... Jesus fucking Christ. Get the fuck out of here, you crazy bitch. Maybe we didn't want Phantom Fear actually. Phantom Fear fucking gave me the...
Mercy.
Phantom Fears maybe gave me the fucking creeps there. She like runs. Ah, jeez. Somebody else is here though. Or was that her? Ah, shit. I think that is actually her. I need to kick it first, because they're coming right back in for this one. Look, they're right there. Oh, yous are far too committed to this one. I mean, if they get that gen done, they get that gen done, but like... we can grim embrace it. Seemed like you mad fucker. Being able to get the hook on that scenario there was in-game level material. God damn it, people. Are we actually just fighting over this fucking gen? Holy shit. I'll actually just stand and defend this. I'm happy to watch this one just completely regress. Just out of spite, they can actually fix every other gen if they want. I'll let them fix every other gen. I'm just not letting them have this one gen. We cannot be playing this fucking sweaty. Yeah, I don't want games to be this fucking sweaty over over one gen, you know. I wouldn't even argue it's that good a gen. Do you know what I mean? There must be a closer hook than any of these. What the fuck? There is like no close hooks to that. That's crazy. I say, just out of spite, I'm not letting them have this one. Why would she do that? Why? Yeah, I'll be honest with you lads though, I cannot really be fucked playing this sweaty over this one gen. But I'm going to just out of spite. Because there's so many fucking gens. Where I'm like, why are we fighting over that one? I see you, bud. I see you. We're playing this will regress fully before I leave it alone. That's the game we're playing right now. Mainly because, if I'm being honest, Kate for some reason wants this gen far more than I want it. So like, if we're able to bait her out into a bad spot, then why not, you know? Why not? Especially as well, because it's going to get to a point where it's regressed just enough as well, where it's not even viable. Which is funny. That, this is what I mean. Why use... I don't get why we're playing this fucking sweaty over that gen. That's confusing the fuck out of me. I can't actually believe we're being sweaty this way. I think it's one of the funny things as well, is because when I hook him, we're going to get Grim Brace value as well. Yep, there goes the Grim Brace value. So we can chase her for 20 seconds. Oh, nice miss. Nice miss, got that, well done. Just out of just complete spite. Just completely out of spite. I don't know why we're fighting specifically for this gen so hard.
Inevitable.
The only thing I can think of, right, is that they've maybe mapped out where the other gens are, and maybe they need that one. Yeah, maybe they need that one. You know, I can kick this one and go back. That's the funny part. I just want this to regress back to the point of it's at 0, just for the pure banter of it all. Hiya, pal. Plus, if I'm being honest, we're also in a bad spot, team. I feel kind of bad for the players here, because there's no fucking gens on the other side of the map. Which I don't think is their fault either, actually. Not even joking. I legit don't think that's actually their fault. I kind of want them just to get... As long as they don't get this gen done, I'm happy. But I think I'm just going to let them get gens done, because we played such a silly game over this gen. As long as this one fully regresses, I think I'll be like, haha, funny. You know? Plus, if I'm being honest, I cannot be fucked defending a 3 gen either. I just want this to fully regress. Just to the point where, there we go. That's funny. Yeah, I just couldn't care less, I think. Where is the actual other door? I think the other door actually is there, to be fair. But yeah, as long as they don't get this one done, there we go. GG's. I'm going to go open the door just to start the timer. Like... That was kind of funny, you know. That was... No, it's fine. I'll get the door for you, pal. It's okay. There you go. There you go. Off, just pop. Yeah, I cannot be fucked playing that sweaty over fucking 3 gens. I don't know if they mapped out, potentially. I wonder if they mapped it out and they were like, oh shit. Like, because it didn't look like there was like one there. One. Where was it? 1, what, 2, 3? I don't know where all the... I don't really know where all the gens went off to be fair. GG's. That was a weird one. That was a weird one. Funny but weird, because it was just the over the sake of that one specific gen. I'm just like, why are we... I don't know why they wanted it really badly, which is fair play to them, you know. Fair play to them. Actually, before we lock in, sorry. I'll be honest, I wasn't in love with that build though, but we didn't really get to test it properly. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's something to it. We're going to go to preset 2, and we're going to like fuck around with preset 2 basically, and just keep until it... Like, I think Pain Res isn't a bad one. Thrill and Tremors, when you pick up Survivor, all generators not being repaired, block. See, I don't know if I love that one per se. Like, I guess we would have to, because the problem is if somebody is working on a gen, it doesn't work. So maybe. Nah, I don't know if I love that one. After you damage it, I think we could try something like this, right? Unforeseen. So after you damage a generator, your terror radius is set to that generator for 30 seconds, and its radius is 32 meters. So I think we could fuck about with people with the terror radius things a little bit. We could possibly try and do something on that line, to be fair. Thrill and Tremors could be the one we actually use, but then I think as well, so we get that. Can we do both of them? I'm curious to know if this will work. So if we kick a gen, right, until it stops regressing, we get undetectable, but then we'll also get undetectable for 30 seconds just in general. I don't know if we need both. I don't think we need both. I don't think we need both. I think something like Surge. No, well that says whenever you damage a generator, and that just says it's that just causes it to explode. I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to lock it in, because I think what I want to do is practice actually getting the hits as well, like the M1 hits. I think. I think what else we could put into this. Friends to the End could be a good shout actually, just to find somebody. Like, I think Phantom Threat was actually an alright pick, to be fair. Like, I actually don't think it was a bad pick. I just think in that specific game, we were in a bit of a weirder kettle of fish. Like, I think that game itself will chalk up to being a little bit weird, you know. Let's try Mad Grip. I'm gonna try Mad Grip. I don't know if I love or hate this yet. We'll find out. Because I think the idea here would be when you miss a bit. Nah, I don't think nah, it's not for him. It's not for him. It's not for him. I wanted to commit and say that was going to be like the one for him. I think maybe like Pop Goes the Weasel could be good though, or Nowhere to Hide. I think we put in Nowhere to Hide. I think so that if we don't get the surge value, we get at least the kick value, because we kind of need to make the kick, don't we?
My explorations continue.
Ah shit, what one did I just take off there? That's surge. Oh shit. There we go. We'll try it, you know. We'll try it. 3 flashlights and a medkit. Pretty sure I don't. Well, I can't tell if this is a team. I never really clocked in if they were all in when we came in, but hey ho. We shall see. Just going to keep an eye on this chat as well. It'll be good. I think this was the thing as well. Like, I think sometimes streaming later at night, I'm obviously a bit jaded a little bit for like how well the games can go. I think they should realistically be alright, you know. But at the same time, I'm also like, I feel as if you do get the kind of like sweatier games during the night times as such, because I don't know what it is. I have no idea why that is. Like, I don't know if it's just because more people are off work, so then lots of people are playing, they go in with their friends and stuff. It might just be that, where there's a bigger uptake of teams as such, and then it becomes that little bit more sweaty. As I say, I'm trying to like avoid those games, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to avoid those games if possible, just because if I'm being honest with you, they become immediately fucking boring. Like, for instance, that one there, right, I was taking a bit of the fun for granted on that one by going, hey, this is kind of funny because we're literally going, we're not letting them get this one specific gen. We know they're going to win, but we're not letting that scenario away. Oh, nice. Oh, she ran into it. That's a disaster. That was nearly a good flashlight save though, to be fair. You know what? Fair play on that potential save, my dear. I don't know where the fuck you ran, but... Where the fuck did she run to? Is she over here? Am I being stupid? She is there, right? Okay, I don't know if that was the one I saw though, if I'm being honest. Spicy. Now, we're about to find out how bad is this going to be. Is somebody immediately coming running in for the save? They are. That's going to get annoying fast, if I'm being honest here. Now, if we're going to be that level of flashlight squad, I'm going to have to play very differently. Guys, can we not? First hook of the game, people. Yeah, that's. This is the part I'm not looking forward to. I know you're behind this, pal. Thank you. This is fucking boring. Come on, people.
You have little time left.
I'll leave her. I mean, how can we not? I'm sorry, bud. This is gonna be a long day. I'm just gonna. You better hope you have Unbreakable or something. I'm not picking up, man. This is fucking actually bad. This is bad. There's no downside to me doing this because you're the injured one. That's such a crazy play. Why? See, I don't know what Ada is the problem. And Nia is actually at a point where there's no point hooking. Well, one of them is at least. There it comes. I mean, we did all of this. For one fucking hook. All that for one hook state. And do you know what's even funnier, right? I can't even assume this to also be a safe pickup. I actually need to do this so I can have her injured. Like, the injury actually has to happen so that everyone's not safe. What I mean, that's brutal. Do you know the problem I've got with it? Is the fact that I know that, like, they've got agenda. Like, that's such an aggressively long scenario to be under. There's literally somebody falling right behind me. Jesus Christ. I probably shouldn't have went for the swing if I'm being honest. It's like, can I go for a save? No. That's, you guys are the funnest bunch of people ever. This is boring as fuck. It's the fact it's literally, like, there's no gem progress getting made.
Enough games.
Yeah, healer. Oh no, she's back down again. We're playing this game. We're playing literally this game, my dudes. I'm literally going to do this and try and hook her, just because she's actually like dead. But fuck, that's brutal, man. This is sometimes my genuine issue. Like this is my kind of issue with nighttime games. I feel as if this happens a lot, and I don't want to say it's going to happen a lot, but it just feels like it's going to happen a lot. You know, like what is the chances this is also like, look at this. This is what I mean. Like no gens are getting done. We're literally not getting any gameplay done. And do you know what's even sadder? There's no point in picking her up. Like at all. She's closer to both now. Ada I could probably pick up. Like realistically, picking up Ada, not a crazy option. I can't pick up the other person. I can't pick this person up. There's no point picking you up, my dear. And I can't even tell if they've actually put progress on other gens either. I found the last one, so unless Unbreakable's in play. Yeah, basically, unless Unbreakable's in play, it's a kind of scenario of like. Man, that was a long game. Oh wow, it was right there as well. I really, be honest, people, I don't think I could do too many of those games. Like, nobody actually doing gens, and it was just flashlight saves. Ah, God. Please don't give us too many of those games tonight. I don't think I can survive too many of those games tonight. There's such... oh, goodness. That was brutal. What was everyone running though? Like, was there things to it? Do no harm. Yep. Breakout. Yep. Inner strength. Yep. Background player. Right. Okay. Yep. Windows Lithe. Inner strength. Breakout. Yep. Build to last. Flashbang. Windows Lithe. Yep. Fair. Windows Deja Vu. Breakout. Iron Will. Yeah. But the builds are alright as well. Like, I think the builds are alright, but like, it was so heavy on the flashlight scenario where I'm like, God damn. And I think the thing is, see if you've not got Lightborn, for instance, into those kind of scenarios, that's it. Oh shit, pushed him out. That's pretty much the counter. Like, that's pretty much the counter. I don't even think we kicked a jet. I didn't even get to test the fucking bit. Oh my fucking God. I don't even think we got. I'm going to just load back in. I don't think we even got. I think the best we got out of that was the friends to the end value at one point. Otherwise, yeah, literally, I don't even think we kicked a gent. And we weren't even. No gens were done to even get surge value. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez, man, that's fucking hilarious. Actually.
All roads have led to this realm.
There's only one flashlight, everybody, right? One flashlight we can deal with, right? Like, because it tends to not be that kind of squad, and I think we should be safe. Like, each to their own, you know? Like, if they want to play that out, like, fair play, you know? It's such... Like, for me, like, like the way I would look at it is that such as, like, if I was playing that style, I'd at least want somebody continuing the process of gens and stuff, like that kind of way, or at least like what's the best way to put it? Don't be so aggressive on the flashlight. So like maybe let them have that one hook so you can regroup. 2 flashlights, okay. The 3, 2, 1 switch into a flashlight. Okay, I see what you were about, Eddie Munson. You're going to die. It's a kind of catch-22. Like I think they put way too much emphasis on the getting the people like not being allowed to get picked up, but then it goes so fast to a point where you go, I can't pick you up now, because if you put, so basically you get like, it's like you're allowed to be on the ground for 2 minutes basically, right? There hits a stage where that bar is so low that you're actually giving them more time in game if you put them on a hook. You actually give them more status in game, which is why the 11, the L character one, I didn't pick up at the end there, because I was like, they're just going to bleed out. They're at that point now where picking them up means no sense, even as such. Also, it was one of those ones I was kind of hoping that we'd just be able to get the 4 down and just move on. But again, if that's how people want to play, fair enough, you know. Like, Jesus, every time I keep shitting myself with that one. I need to remember. It does that at the start, which is kind of fun. But is that? No. What am I hearing? I could have swore I was hearing that. What the? Oh, incoming blinders. Is he? Oh, right, he's up there. Wait. Oh no, shit, it's the other one. I seen the hair colour for half a second and I actually thought it was the other way around. At least we got the sub value that time. Is there a flashlight saving down? Fuck me, man. What is with? I honestly think people are way too eager with these flashlights tonight. Gee, what in the fuck? How did you get off of that? Did somebody save her? I legitimately can't tell if somebody actually saved her or not. I'm not even joking. Jesus, she got DS at least, right? But how did she get off the hook initially? That's what I want to know. That's the initial bit. The worst part is as well, there's not a lot I can do in this scenario. Oh no, it does, it's because it does the angle there, do you see that? That's funny. That's funny. So here's the thing, if I focus fire on her for 2 seconds, it's going to cause a bit of stress for the team for a start. And they're playing like a team, to be fair, so I think I'm at that point where I just can't. I think we've hit the unchill Mondays, everybody. Which do you know what? Sometimes that happens as well. You know, sometimes it's just the luck of the draw who you get paired into. To be fair, but like. Ah, should have been closer. The major thing for me, if I'm being honest, is the fact that every time I go for a pickup, I've had somebody with a beamer immediately there. Fuck's sake, man. I'm at a legit point of just wanting to confirm a kill, if I'm being honest. This game is... I think we're getting unlucky today. They go in for a save. There's no way. Watch. I can literally just watch. I know he's above me. There comes Eddie. I think this is the only thing I can do. Like, holy shit, what is... This has been brutal. This is like, I know they're all on like proper comms as well, you know. So like I have to make this just a little bit more tough, if I'm being honest, because like otherwise like Jen's nearly done. I'm actually gonna break this then. Nice. Did they get the save at least? That's fine. That's fine. I actually don't mind that because I actually needed a reason to potentially get the pickup. There he is. Oh my god. It's constant, man. So they're both there. Like, can we? Oh, Jesus. I'm actually stuck. Funnily enough. I'm going to take the hit and I'm just going to slug. That's crazy, man. They've made this intense. Whoa, man. I don't know why you're teabagging, dude. Why would you teabag? Yeah, I see you, pal. But, like, are you able to save your friend? Because I think they just get slugged out of this game, if I'm being honest. I can't pick you up. I literally can't pick you up. Yeah, I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry, man. 'Cause I literally can't pick her up because she just gets all. She's at that point where she just gets like. If I pick her up, she just falls off my shoulder immediately. Wow, this game just dynamically changed. I'm like sorry. But this is the way it's been played out. Because that's brutal. Like, there has to be a level of play they can make to some degree, but it basically has to be the Eddie Munson that makes the play, and I don't even know what he does. Like, if he's on that gen, which I think he is. Like, oh no, your flashlight hit me. What the fuck, man? It's so stupid. Eddie on gen. Gen do what? Yeah, we're in like a proper, like, weird scenario. She's got adrenaline. That's fair. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, this was just one of those games, you know? Not that fussed. He has the plan. Like, good on them for playing it out still. Don't know if that was the plan though. Because I can't hook her. That's the issue, like, she just dies because I can't hook her. GG, but don't tunnel anymore. I'm not tunneling, dude. Have you watched this fucking game? Were you in this game? I want to see if they make a play for it. I don't know if they can make a play for it. Be curious. I think they could in theory save her. I just can't open that door. Yeah, I don't know what kind of play they can make here. They would have to, like, yeah, you would have to, like, get out. They would have to be in a slightly better spot as such. I don't know how they do that though. They heal up at least, so they've healed up. Nah, I think they run out of time. Sorry. Yeah, and then you open the door and they'll just leave. Yeah, that's a hell of a game. I'm gonna actually read that though, sorry, because I was in mid game. That's a hell of a tough game. GG's. Nicely done. Nicely done. I'll take a draw. So, what the fuck, man? It's so stupid. Eddie on Gen. Gen do. He's have plan. I proud him. GG, but don't tunnel anymore. Okay. So we didn't actually tunnel for one thing. Worst first ever. Worst second ever. Literally, like, oh, proxy the hooks. Tunnel's hard. I don't think this person understands what happened in that game. Flashlights every pickup. Followed by hook. What do you want me to do? And did abandon the chase for the other. Get skills. Did. 2, 4. Play better. What the fuck is this? Why can't people, right, just accept that's a tough game? You have an OP killer and play like that? Yes, I use the over just M1. I think. I don't even know how to say this without just sounding sassy. Like I want to say like I think tunnels have no skill. Fucking players like this have no skill. Play like noobs. Play better then. What? What are you talking about? I don't. I'm starting to think, right? And don't slug, mate. Get a grip. Holy shit! It's a game. Play the news. Played flashlights. Hard. Get bit. No, I got one of the flashlight saves. The Eddie was in proxy every pick up. Then you took over. Go watch the game back. Get skills, you don't have to tunnel a slug. Get better at like, that's literally what they're saying. Like, literally what he's trying. Like, I think literally what he's trying to say is, I didn't get to bully the killer with my flashlight saves. Like, but to slug and tunnel is skillless. I think. Way too much. Oh, what's that? Pickup was unmanageable. Look at my hours in game. If you oh, many hours. Do you remember me? Oh no, we got disconnected. I don't get players like that, man. That's such a fucking toxic behaviour. Learn the counters. Just learn the counters. You sort of play. I mean, literally the Eddie literally did the whole 3-2-1 switch to flashlight. So you know they're playing the flashlight builds, and then they're mad because I didn't let them get the flashlight builds. I don't get people who like. I don't get people like that at all. Like, I'm very curious to that one. Very, very curious to that one. You know. I didn't get to bully killer, so now I'm mad because the killer played counters. Like, what am I supposed? What are you supposed to do against people like that? Like, I guess in that scenario, what you're supposed to do is just ignore them and move on. But like, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, you do not get this level of stuff happening during the daytime when we normally play. Everyone's so much more chill. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, there must be like one of those, like, it must be like one of those like weird effects where like a certain time gets hit, and then just people for some reason just like kind of like become slightly less nice. I don't want to say arseholes because they played fine. The actual gameplay was completely fine. All we did was play the counter. Like, there's 2 flashlights. Every pickup came with a flashlight save or attempt at it as well. Because fair play, Eddie could have easily have made 4 of those flashlight saves. Easily could have made 4 of those flashlight saves. I think we just got super lucky on just the angle we were at. And then like then the other person who wasn't the Eddie comes in and is then mad. Like, I don't get why they were so mad that we just played the hard counter. Like, run in, trade, swap. They weren't hooked, so they could have risked either being slugged for a little bit of time while the team figured out a scenario, i.e. getting the doors and stuff open. Like, I'm gonna honestly just abandon that one now. I cannot see, honestly, if we're getting people that are just being really fucking negative and it's all flashlight plays, I might even just fucking switch to putting Lightborn on just for the rest of the night, because it feels a wee bit rough. Because again, they played super well. Like, I think that's the bit that's kind of like going under the radar. They played super well. Everyone, Jesus, absolutely fucking not. Oh my god, is it just genuinely? Are we only? I think right. Nah, I think we just might have to chuck on light. But I'm going to try one more. But I mean, if we're only getting like your kind of flashlight kind of like squads like that, you know, it's going to be a long night. Like, again, I think it goes completely under the radar where they played super well. They played very constructively as a team. I genuinely had to put a bit of effort into like even just getting the pickups, because the Eddie was on fire with, like, obviously he didn't get any of the pickups, but like the idea that we were able to just about get around it and get a couple of hook stakes and then a couple of trades because the person ran and around the building next to the hook. But that is what it is. That one's a slight tougher scenario to like kind of argue, because in game terms they'll be like, oh, why did you proxy? But we were in the fucking area. Like, we didn't get to leave the area. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. That one's a tough one, because I would love, that's the kind of videos where like I would like to put that out on YouTube and be like, hey, how do you counter this scenario where the people get mad at you for the fact that they haven't seen the full picture? Because they played well. That was a super close game. Everyone was good on chase as well, to be fair. We had to actually use M1s quite a bit. But I just don't know why people get so mad. And the fact that they're saying that's their first game on as well. Like, if that's your first game on, like, what level of games are you anticipating having? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it makes me a wee bit worried sometimes for people, because I hope they have a good time. If they're streaming as well, I hope they have a good time streaming and can actually like build around it. But like, if their whole game plan is just to literally just be essentially a bully squad, you know, what am I? I'm not going to defend actions like that, because all we do is spam the fucking ability. Do you know what I mean? Like, we literally just spam the ability and run around and have fun, and then you get people like that, and it's just like, man, this is tough to argue. Yeah, I'm going to abandon that one now. It does, and it puts a fucking dampener on the day. It really does, because that's only like a couple of games on. We've had two really awkward games to start with, and I think it just helps to know that I'm probably in the right for not playing this during the day. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, during the day, people are just genuinely way more chill, and then there hits a certain time frame, I don't know what time of night it is, and then for some reason people just seem to become just nasty. Is probably the best way to describe it, if I'm being honest. It's probably the best way to describe it. People just start to become a bit more nasty than needed, you know. And I think this game is my write-off game, because if I'm being honest, I'm just kind of a little bit like, ah man, we need to reset essentially after that game, you know. And I don't mind resetting. I think even if I maybe even I hate it so much when people do that, because for me personally, I'm like, it puts me in a weird mindset where I start to go like, oh, was that fault? And to be honest, I wasn't. Like, that's the bit I can quite heartedly say. And then 2 gens done. Man, we are not getting any hits. I don't think I'm playing this one out properly though, to be fair. We'll try and get We'll play for the sake of making it not a fake game for the team. Didn't know that was going to work. Yeah, it's like, well, as I say, we'll play it out as good as we can. But I don't really want to play this for a real win or anything like that. I think we'll just kind of see how it goes. Because I honestly do think people like that ruin the fucking game, personally. We ran out of the friends to the end value. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just feel like people ruin that. Just such when they can't handle the game being played and they don't win, and then they kind of like take what could only be assumed as like a bit of a hissy fit basically to it. And I'm just like, why be like that, you know? Yeah, no, I've chased them already. I don't want to tunnel, you know. I don't want to tunnel because, you know, we tunnel a lot apparently. So no tunneling, guys. No tunneling. Don't want to be considered an asshole. Look, at least if we can get hooked everyone at least once, that could be fun, you know? That would be fun. Because I try and like avoid those sort of scenarios kind of like ruining the vibes, you know? Try and avoid it as best we can because it can get hard though, like it can actually be really awkward. Yeah, it can be really awkward to try and like rebalance the vibes and the kind of stuff like that out when you have like those kind of like chats. Especially with our video game of all things, you know. Like, of all the things to be that fucking wound up about, I always find just a wee bit funny.
Your days are numbered.
As I say, if we can maybe catch this person, have everyone hooked at least once, that could be fun. Because I honestly do not mind letting all of them out, you know, because they've just played the game. And everything's fine, you know. We've chased everybody. We literally have done fuck all differently in this game, other than the fact that like there's not been beamers kicking about. That's literally the only difference with this game. Is there's not been flashlights. Possibly a pallet stun? Nope, not a bigger. Just in case. But here we go, everyone's been hooked once. Oh, that was a bad miss. I just realised this, but I think they're the friends to the end. Oh, that was silly, I should have actually held off on that one. Should have held off on that one. I don't want other people's negativity to define the games we're having. Because I think that's shit, you know. And I think for if it's one of those things as well, where like if you're gonna have that attitude as well, like I definitely like. Oh, did I get the hell? Oh, I think I might have. Ah, I love that one. So like one of the cool things you can do with this guy is like, see if you do it just on the building edges, you can sometimes just get these wee cheeky hits. I know I said I was going to only hook everyone once, right? But for the sake of the fact the game's still going, we might as well like batter out a second one. Did we get him? Oh my god, we did. Right, I'm going to hook everyone just for the sake of hooking them all. But we're not going to get that 4K. We're not going to go for that 4K. They're like right here as well. Oh god. Save her. I'll let him get saved so we can like go save the other one. Go save the actually go save the other one. Jesus. Don't let her die. Right, I'm gonna go hide in basement now. I'm gonna make sure she actually runs first though, right? Now I'm gonna go hide in basement, which I think is over here. When the power comes back. In fact, no, I'll just go over here. I'll go over here. Because nah, I don't want somebody I don't want somebody defining our games. You know, I hate that. I hate that so much. So we'll just, because they can all heal up with. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I don't want people like that defining my games. I think that sucks. We like playing for fun, and we don't like. I mean, I think the fact that as well we've had 2 flashlight squads essentially fall into the category of bully squads. It is what it is, you know. It's a play style. I have no issues with it, but like I think for me, it's like I don't like when they're like, oh, my play style was countered, so that person's the bad guy. It's like there's no bad guys. We're playing a fucking video game. And it ruins the vibes. It really fucking takes me out of the neck. Like this game, I think we could easily add a 4K, but I don't want to define the game with that. Yeah, I don't want the game defined in that way. Funny thing is, if I dump around here, like, I'll scare the shit out of you. Hey, let's go, team. Let's go. Yeah, they were fun. What were they running though? So they had Bond, Shoulder the Burden, Deja Vu, Windows, love it. Windows Sprint Burst. Jesus. Fuck was that? Premonition and Bond. Finesse, Adrenaline, Conviction, nice. And Dramaturgy. Dead Hard, Power of 2. Oh nice, yeah. Hope and Soul Survivor. Fucking solid builds. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh man. I wish this would stop coming up. I think honestly the build's actually not too bad. I think we could definitely tweak it a little bit though. I don't necessarily know how much value I'm actually getting off of Unforeseen, so I'm going to change that now for something else. After hooking the survivor for the next 60 seconds, use E to make target gens you can see within 20 meters explode. Can I just try that for the sake of actually wanting to know how that works? That's actually kind of curious. I don't actually think I've ever had to use that one. We shall find out. We shall find out. But we'll see.
I will
Couple of
remake
flashes.
this world.
See, this is where I'm in this kind of like 50-50 mode. Do you know what I mean? This is what happens as well. Like, this is what I always get annoyed with sometimes with DBD and just in general. Like, I'm gonna ready up and assume the worst, but also the best, because I think that's the way to go forward with it. As such, but it just confuses me a little bit. I have no idea what they're doing out there. They're doing something there that's fucking weird. Right, oh, push the wrong button. Right, let's see what happens. We got the Baltic inspiration. Adam Francis and the Nicholas were the ones with flashlights as well, so I kind of like keep a wee eye on that as such. So E actually is what's letting me do that. Okay, so I do require me to push buttons that I normally wouldn't push. I don't know if I'm sold on that one specifically, if I'm being honest. So you get that ability for 60 seconds. Okay, that's kind of fun. If I'm being honest, that is kind of fun. I'm going to put him out here actually. That is kind of fun. Oh, that was close though. That was close. So do I get that every time I hook people? Because I actually, if I'm being honest, I could kind of get used to that as a perk. Do you know what I mean? Like, how often can I roll back the clock? And I've got to be able to see it though. Yeah, it's like I've got to be able to see it though. So like, for instance, are any of these getting worked on? That one is. Can I not see that? No idea how this... Don't really know how that power works. Fuck it, yo. I don't know how that power works, so we're just kind of going to go with it. It might actually be regressing, which is why it doesn't work, but I'm going to have another look at it. It was... Ah, right, okay, it was regressing, so I can't fuck about with it. Adam Francis. We'll avoid the friends to the end scenario. Get that dopamine hit. Oh, nicely done, Adam Francis. Oh, that was a close shot. That was very close. Nice. I mean, I guess we'll probably have to break this now anyway. Oh, shizen. You suffered the wrath. Right, Joe, what? We'll just break that now. I don't mean breaking it, to be fair. Because at 4 gens, I don't feel. Oh god. Okay, do you know what? I think that was very valid, Adam Francis. That was actually a good thing to do there. Because I think he kind of like fucking put Nicholas in the fucking driver's seat of oh shit. So if I see that, I can go E. And can I do it all the time, or is it just once within that 60? Right, I'll be honest actually, turning back the clock is alright. Because it means I don't have to go up to gens too often. And when I do kick them, I'm getting that immediate noticeable value. I think I need to now break this, sadly though. I think I now need to break this. Somebody is up somewhere. I heard a person. I think somebody is actually up here. What the fuck? I could have swore I heard somebody there. Oh, they have hit me with the mine of blasts. Jesus. That felt very risky.
Prepare yourself.
Especially when you don't realise how good I am with the power of the Bedazzler. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, did that miss? Oh man, I feel bad because I think I've kind of like just fucking done them in. At 3 gens though, not half bad, for being honest, not half bad. Yeah, I enjoy that a lot actually, if I'm being honest. That's not a bad perk. Like, does it probably do that much? It probably doesn't, let's be honest. Like, 10% is probably not moving the needle in a crazy way, but it gets the regression going, is what I'm actually thinking I like about it, to be honest. Who the fuck? That is not the direction she ran. That's regressing, so we don't need to worry about it. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough one. Close game though, this one though. This one. Right, regressing. And then realistically, if we were being like a right sweaty bastard, we would probably actually, oh jeez, want to be on this side of the coin. I legit, oh my god, I was about to say, I legit didn't know what way they went. That's hilarious. Nice, nice. Terrible hit for me. Terrible hit. Good recovery, but terrible hit. I think we go basement play for this scenario, just to kind of confirm it. Am I being... Oh, I'm being stupid again. Is she round here? Do you know that way? These scratch marks did not go that way. Can we all just, for the sake of my sanity, confirm the scratch marks did not go that way? Like, holy moly, not that way at all. I actually think they're going to be battering this one out. That's a bit brutal. There's ever a chance this still. Oh god. I get the play, Adam Francis. I do appreciate the play. It's a shame there is a hook type here though. I do appreciate the play. Maybe he has like DS or something? No? Oh shit, there's like so many hooks here. Oh, that's crazy. For the sake of this, I will attempt to... I'll attempt to kill this guy. If I'm being honest, solely down to the fact that I think that would be unfair on everyone else. The hatch spawn next door is... That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. It's such a big deal every time, man. Yeah, I think we had to go for the 4K there because it would have felt unfair. Because that team played that out well. That was not a bad game at all. Not a bad game. What would they run? Oh, would they try to do... Oh, I hate when that happens, man. They were trying to do the fucking... Oh, he was also trying to do it. You bastard. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. I hate... Because it's like... Do you know, I kind of wish... Like, there was a way, like, there would be a wee button, right, and it would highlight them in gold or something, and it's like, they're doing the iridescent challenge. Don't fuck with them, like... Oh, man. Ah, there we go. Ah, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. Oh, look at this. Ba-ba-bow. Bow, bow, bow.
Another realm. So be it.
Ah, we could probably lock in. We could lock in. Will it be that bad? Hopefully not. Don't know how long we're going to play tonight. I think I'm kind of just hoping we don't get too many like salty players. Then we can kind of like run around it a little bit and be like, oh. Yes. Like, make us feel a little bit better. There's a lot of toolboxes though. This one will probably go wrong. I can feel it. I feel like there's a lot of toolboxes. This could be tough. Oh man. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'd like to have streamed a little bit longer as such, but I don't want to go too late. I also have to get dinner, so I think we might even just make this the last one, to be honest, for the night. Because that's like 2 hours. Ah, God, it's such a short. I wanted to. So basically, I was going to like initially we were going to stream today, and then what happened was I ended up doing the wrestling stuff instead last night. So when I got home in the morning, we were knackered. So I was like, right, cool, we'll write this one off. I think I might go live tomorrow at some point if I get a moment. But leave it with us. This week because of work, it's the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday one. It's a bit fucked. I will be streaming on Saturday though for definite. Going to take it as a rest day. Come on, play some games, and just chill. I might even maybe switch up. I don't know necessarily if exactly DVD's what's going to get played just yet, but we'll figure that one out closer to the time as such. Honestly, a pretty decent opener there. Pretty decent opener. Very well done. Very well done. That's a good cosmetic for hiding there. We also now know that we're safe to run round. Yeah, we know it's safe. No, Claudette! Oh, you salty bitch. Ah, fuck's sake, Claudette. Game's over. I hate it, man. It fucking... Boo, Claudette. Boo. 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 Don't... Yeah. Okay. Everyone else gets to live. That's my general rule. That's my general rule. Just boo. Boo, dog. Boo. Like, why would you get that fucking mad over that? That's... I'm shocked that one's not done. I kind of want to hit my power, but I don't want it as well. Ooh, hiss. Ooh, hiss, boo, hiss. Boo. Just, there was no need for that DC at all. Complete waste of a game. Like, the thing as well was, we played that out, they weren't even the first to get down. I think that's what annoys me the most. Not even the first to get down. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would you DC from a game like that? That's the bit I don't get.
You have little time left.
You know? Like, oh, let me play a game and then DC immediately on the first time I'm downed. I think I'm going to play one more after this, because obviously this doesn't really count as a game at this point.
You cannot run.
The moment I see the animation starting though, I'm going to hit my thing, because my thing should time well when I get the hit on her. I think as well the bot should know I'm here. You know what I mean? The bot I'm pretty sure knows I'm here. Fuck this game for that, man. What? There's no scratch marks. Just how bad are the scratch marks sometimes? Nicely done, team. Nicely done. Open the door for them. It's just a waste of a game as well, man. Because, like, as I say, I don't like being a sweaty bastard playing these things out as well. You know, I just open the door for these. That's fine. We're not. GG. GG team that didn't DC. What a fucking waste of a game. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, people. I feel like I want to go a bit longer, but I don't know what it is. I think the vibes are so fucking off tonight. I think, and it's just luck of the draw who you get paired into. But I think it's kind of like fucking put off my vibes a bit. We've had a couple of odd games, one bad game necessarily because the person couldn't take a loss, even though they escaped. Do you know what I mean? Fucking daft cunt. And then it's just kind of put everything down, a bit of downward spiral. So we're going to tap out everybody. That's what we're going to do, because there's no point trying to like recover the shenanigans of tonight. It just is what it is. As I say, it was a bit of a late one. If I'm playing DBD, I'm only going to play it during the day. If I'm being honest, people. Like, I'll kind of put up a post about this later on. I'm only going to play DBD during the day. I just think people are so fucking negative later at night, and it might just be the complete rough timing. I'm just getting paired into those people. Do you know what I mean? That might just be the case, but it's not fun. And I would like to have streamed for like 2 more hours as such, but I just can't be fucked. As I say, I'm a wee bit tired, but I'm not that bothered. But it's just constant, man. All the games, and then the DCs kind of like throw the vibe off as well. So we will wrap up there for tonight. As I say, tomorrow I'm going to figure out if I can stream or not. I really don't know if I can, because I've got some things to work on. And then, as I say, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no streams. I'm going to not stream on Friday night because we're now streaming Saturday. Just because I'd rather just get out of those fucking 3 shifts and then be able to relax at the end of the night. If I'm really feeling fine and the shifts all go fucking peachy, maybe I go live for a little bit just after stream, after work and stuff, and maybe we do something. I'll see how it is though. Like, I'm not even going to, like, I think on these kind of weeks I'm just not going to like chalk up any real hope as such. The way it works being as such with the short staff and stuff like that, I'm just knackered. If I'm being honest, people, I'm just knackered. I'm mentally drained after a shift that's eating physically a bit fucked off as well when it comes to it. So I'm kind of like, and I've not been well the last month. Yet again, another fucking series of just catching shit off of people. It's just left me a bit fed up, really, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. I say, if I can stream tomorrow, I will. If I can as well, I'll try and do it at like 12 o'clock if we're playing DVD. If not, maybe something else. I don't know. I can't really be bothered with Fall Guys now until I've fixed a couple of new additions that I've not had a chance to, but I'm going to have to do them next week kind of thing. Is the thing there. That's like a next week kind of plan. Maybe tomorrow if I can get a little bit of editing time, but I've got some overlays and stuff I want to work on and get some stuff sorted. It's not there yet, so I don't want to upload it and use it yet, but when it gets there, it'll be kind of cool. It's just a fun wee additional thing for mainly Fall Guys, but I guess we could use it for other games as well. So like, that one's in the works. As I say, I'm still working on these overlays and I'm going to be changing them soon. Don't know what to yet. As I say, I've got the camera ready to prop here, and I think everything's going to stay where it is, so I think I can commit to putting one up there. But yeah, as I say, the stream was fine, but the games actually were fine. But we had one too many like fucking Flashlight Squad games, and then people being just, in general, toxic is probably the nicest way to put it. And they might not have meant it, but it's how it came across, and it's kind of like ruined the vibes for the night. So I don't really want to keep trying to like fucking drag it along. So for now, we're going to tap out. I hope you have a good start to your week. I still think this is alright. This is recoverable. And I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, if not, probably Saturday. Catch you